Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Now, let's have a look at the stocks on the move today here in Europe. I'm Caroline Hepker alongside Tom McKenzie, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Sam Unstead. Good morning, Sam. Ocado slipping. What's behind the big drop for not quite a supermarket retailer. They make the equipment, right, for warehouses.
Robot warehouses, and that's really the major part of their business now. Most of the joint venture that they had for retail has gone to Marks & Spencer. Kroger, the big US grocer, is probably their major customer. That's the one that people watch the most for licensing this warehouse technology. Comments from yesterday from Kroger after their results suggesting that they're considering bringing more of their deliveries in-house. That is obviously really not good news for Ocado, because this is the kind of big flagship deal that they did for that side of their business. Shares down about 10%. I would note Ocado, quite a volatile stock, generally. So that it might be a little bit more exacerbated than it might be for other companies, but 10% down, and really it's quite a fundamental issue if Kroger start to bring more stuff in-house and don't use Ocado's robots.
Yeah, Ocado is interesting, isn't it? How volatile that stock is compared to some of its peers. When it comes to a very different sector, the miners. They're doing quite well so far in the session. What's going on with the mining sector?
Well, gold miners in particular. So, I mean, almost the opposite.
So this is linked to the gold price.
Yeah, I mean, almost the opposite really of Ocado. I mean, not volatile this year, but just pretty much one direction throughout the entire year. So Fresnillo, who you just mentioned, Tom, they are flying this year. They're up about 270, 280%. It's pretty much consistent throughout the whole year. Most of that is through the gold price, obviously. They're effectively printing money for themselves at the moment. They're cutting costs at a lot of their mines, but gold price is going up. So everything is kind of working in their favour. And today, gold moving further and further higher, testing the record that it hit on Tuesday. Silver also going up. Fresnillo, for example, also mined for silver. So everything around these companies at the moment is working in their favour, and gold miners continually rising on that.
That's interesting. Let's think about the pharmaceutical sector. Novartis is down. This is on a huge story in the US.
Well, this is actually mostly on a Goldman Sachs downgrade this morning. So Goldman Sachs cut Novartis to sell today. They basically said that the last few years, Novartis has been on a good run. They've been delivering really good, solid sales growth. But that over the next couple of years, they see that structurally shifting a little bit, bigger competition from generics coming through, and that might result in growth just kind of generally and very structurally moving a little bit lower than it has been in the last few years. Quite a rare thing as well, a sell rating for Novartis. Almost all the analysts who cover them are either hold or buy. So that's standing out today, and also a very big stock. So that's part of what's dragging the Stock 600 a little bit behind the UK's FTSE 100 today.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.